What is the most aggressive thing you can do to someone who insults you? It isn't screaming. It isn't fighting back. And it definitely isn't explaining yourself. The most aggressive, disrespectful, and powerful move you can make is absolute silence. But most people do this wrong. They stay silent, but they boil inside. That is weakness. I am going to teach you a different kind of silence. A silence so loud that it makes your enemy panic. By the end of this video, you will have a psychological weapon that no one can defend against. Step 1. Become the scientist. To use this weapon, we must first understand why we get angry. The first mistake we make is taking things personally. When someone attacks us, our ego screams, "Why are they doing this to me? Do they think I am weak?" But the ancient Stoics had a different way of seeing things. They believed that a person's bad behavior is not about you. It is a reflection of their own internal storm. I want you to try a technique called the Stoic Microscope. Imagine you are a scientist in a lab. You are looking at a dangerous virus under a microscope. If the virus moves or reacts, you don't get angry at the virus. You don't say, "How dare you?" You just observe it. You take notes. You need to do the exact same thing with people. The next time someone tries to provoke you, visualize a thick glass wall dropping between you and them. Instead of listening to the meaning of their insults, look at the symptoms of their behavior. Notice their red face. Notice their shaky voice. Notice how desperate they look for your attention. Say to yourself, "This person is in pain. They are unable to control their own emotions." When you shift from victim to scientist, you stop absorbing their poison. You are physically present, but emotionally, you have left the building. But knowing this is easy. Doing it, that is where I struggled. I'm sharing this because I learned it the hard way. I used to be the person who reacted to everything. If someone cut me off in traffic, I was angry for hours. If a coworker made a snide comment, I replayed it in my head all night. On an anger scale of 1 to 10, I was easily a 10. I gave away my power for free every single day. It was exhausting. So, I want you to be honest with me and with yourself. Right now in your life, how easily do you get triggered? Drop a number from 1 to 10 in the comments below. Don't be shy. If you are a 9 or a 10, just say it. Admitting it is the first step to fixing it. Step 2. The art of boring agreement. Once you have detached, you need to respond. But what do you say? Toxic people love resistance. They want you to fight back so they can keep the drama going. So, you must deny them the fuel. You need to become smoke. But here is the secret most people miss. It's not just about the words. It is about the eyes. If you say, "I don't care," but you look down, you look submissive. If you look angry, you look defensive. You must look through them. Soften your eyes. Relax your jaw. Look at them with zero emotion. Like you are watching a boring TV show rerun that you've seen 1,000 times. Then, use the gray rock method. When they say, "You are so sensitive," or "You are acting crazy," look at them calmly and say, "You are allowed to think that." Or simply, "That is an interesting perspective." Why does this work? Because you are not accepting their reality. But you are not fighting it either. You are essentially saying, "You can have your opinion. I don't care enough to argue with you." It is the ultimate sign of indifference. However, sometimes silence isn't enough. Sometimes you need to drop a bomb. Step 3. The mirror inquiry. But sometimes, boring isn't enough. Sometimes they cross the line and say something deeply personal to hurt you. In these moments, silence can feel like weakness. You need to speak, but you must not yell. The most powerful weapon in the Stoic arsenal is a question. When someone insults you, pause. Wait for 2 full seconds. Look them directly in the eyes. And then ask this question, gently and with genuine curiosity. Are you trying to hurt my feelings? Or ask, does saying that make you feel better? This technique is called the mirror inquiry. It works because it creates a glitch in their brain. Manipulators hide behind jokes or sarcasm. When you ask this question, you rip off their mask. You force them to admit their malice. Usually, they will stutter. They might say, no, I'm just joking. Whatever they say, you have won. You expose their true intention without ever raising your voice. Now, to make sure you never forget this, I want to paint a picture in your mind. Step 4. The crown paradox. Finally, to truly master this, we need to completely reframe how you see your enemy. I want you to imagine a royal banquet. There is beautiful music, great food, and loud conversation. In the center of the room, there is a jester, a clown. What is the nature of a jester? He is loud. He jumps around. He creates chaos. His entire job is to do ridiculous things to get attention. He mocks the guests. He makes fun of the guards. Then, to get a big laugh from the crowd, he points a finger at the king and screams, "Look at him. He is no king. He is just a fat man in a funny hat." Now, stop and visualize this picture. Does the king stop the music? Does he stand up, face red with rage, and scream back, "I am not a fat man. And this hat cost a fortune? Guards, show him my birth certificate. Show him my resume." No, that would be ridiculous. If the king argues with the fool, the king becomes the fool. The king knows the jester is just doing his job. The jester needs attention, like a plant needs water. If the king stays silent, he keeps his dignity. If he argues, the whole court whispers. Why is the king fighting with a clown? So, in your life, when someone is toxic, rude, or manipulative, realize that they are just performing. They are the jester at the banquet. They are dancing. They are screaming. They are begging for you to watch them. Don't interrupt your banquet to argue with the clown. Just enjoy your food. Smile at their performance and let them dance until they get tired. Conclusion: the ultimate power in life is self-control. You cannot control the jester. You cannot control the rudeness of the world, but you have 100% control over your reaction. The next time you feel the heat rising in your chest, remember, you don't have to pick up the rope. Stay in your fortress. Be the scientist. Be the king. If you want to build a mind that no one can break, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's build the fortress together. Thanks for watching. Stay strong.